So, April is National Financial Literacy Month, and for anyone who's not familiar with this, it's basically a month to bring awareness to the importance of financial education. But it's also the perfect time to take a look at your own finances and see if there's any areas where you can make improvements. But taking a look at your finances does not have to take a lot of time. In fact, you might be surprised by how much you can accomplish in just 1 hour. So, today we're looking at 6 things that you can do in the next 60 minutes to improve your finances. But before jumping in, don't forget to like, comment, and share, and also subscribe if you like personal finance and you want to see more videos like this. So the first thing you can do is unsubscribe to retail emails. I've spoken about retail coupons and offers in the past on how these are not really designed to help us save money. They're actually designed to do the opposite, which is to get us inside a store so that we can spend. And let's be honest, many of us have gone to a store or maybe a website only because we had a coupon and bought stuff that we really had no intentions of buying before. It happens, and retailers know exactly what they're doing. So to remove the temptation, take about 5 minutes and browse through your retail emails and start unsubscribing to retail offers. And you might also consider unsubscribing to restaurant emails because those can be just as tempting. You can also create a junk mail email. Now, if you're on board with unsubscribing, but you don't want to unsubscribe to everything, another option is to keep your favorite retailers, but modify the subscription so that those offers will go to a different email address. And this might involve creating a new email that's specifically for junk mail. And this isn't an account that you check every day. You'll only check it when you're planning to buy something. That way, you're not constantly bombarded with coupons and you're not tempted to buy stuff that you don't really need. You can also negotiate your credit card rate. If you're trying to pay down a credit card balance, several things can get you closer to this goal, such as not putting additional charges on the card and paying more than your minimum. But those are not the only things that you can do, and it's important to remember that credit card rates are negotiable, especially if you're a good customer and you always pay on time. Because paying less interest means that more of your monthly payment will go toward reducing your principal, which helps you pay down the balance faster. Now, I've been able to negotiate my rates in the past with no issue, but to be completely honest with you, there's no guarantee that you'll receive a better rate, but at the same time, there's also no harm in asking because the worst thing that they can say is no. But even if they do say no, you don't have to stop here because depending on the credit card company, the rep might not have the authority to lower your rate, but a supervisor might, so you can ask to speak with one. You can even call back another day because the results might be different with a different person. And if you don't know what to say, this script might help. You can start by introducing yourself and mentioning the number of years that you've been a good customer, and then you can say how your APR seems a little high and you want to talk to somebody about reducing it. This is also a good month to open a high yield savings account. Many people use a regular savings account with either their bank or their credit union, and these accounts aren't bad. They are a great place for some of your cash. This way, you can quickly go to an ATM and withdraw money. But when it comes to the majority of your cash, such as your emergency fund or your sinking funds account, you should really consider keeping this in an online high yield savings. These accounts earn a higher rate compared to a regular savings, and a lot of them don't require minimum opening deposits or charge monthly fees. So you're not only earning more, you're also saving more. And getting started is super easy. You can open an account online, link an external checking or savings account, and then transfer funds into your online savings. Now, it is important to compare different online banks because they do offer different features, but to get you started, here's a look at some of the top online high yield savings accounts. You can check these out and decide which one is right for you. April is also a great month to start investing. Saving money is undeniably important. It can provide peace of mind and also protect us against the unexpected. But saving alone isn't always enough, especially when it comes to planning for our future, so it's also wise to invest. And I do realize that it can be intimidating, especially if you've yet to start investing or if you don't really understand how everything works. And for that reason, I do suggest starting with a micro investing platform. That way you can get your feet wet and become more comfortable. I always recommend Acorns for beginners because it has a robo-advisor model, meaning it will build and manage a portfolio for you based on information that you provide. In addition, there's also an automated savings feature. So if you link a credit or debit card to your account, Acorns will round up your purchases to the nearest dollar and invest your change. Personally, I think this is a great platform for beginners, and for those who feel as if they don't have enough money to save or invest. I've been using it myself for about 4 or 5 years now, and I've been able to save thousands without even trying. So if you think it's something that you might like, I will include a link below. You can check it out and see if it makes sense for you. And finally, you can take a few minutes to fill knowledge gaps. There's always something to learn in finance, and some topics are more complex than others. And for that reason, I think there's a tendency for some people to shy away from topics that they feel are too complicated. But that's really the wrong approach, because making better decisions with your money, avoiding money traps, and just feeling more confident about financial matters really comes down to education. So think about areas where you might need to improve your financial understanding, and then read a blog post or watch a video on this topic, whether it relates to credit, debt, investing, taxes, or another subject. You can also study a topic with the goal of being able to explain it to another person. And that's a good goal to set for yourself, because if you're able to get to that point, then that means that you probably have a good understanding of that subject. That's all that I have for you guys today. Thank you for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. And if you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, definitely consider subscribing. I post every weekend and sometimes during the week. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in a few days.